Welcome to a new video tutorial. This time I'm gonna show you how to paint a skin with a very vibrant and saturated color. We are going to use the Griselle technique together with the ink filters. The first step will be to prime the miniature with black spray and then apply white primer overhead to mark the volumes. To paint this miniature, I have taken as inspiration the tomato frog from Madagascar for that striking red color. In this first step, we are going to use nuclear white to mark and accentuate the planes of light in the musculature of the miniature. Do not be afraid to cover these areas with a thick layer. Although now the transitions in the Griselle may seem somewhat abrupt, it will later be softened with the filters that we are going to apply. Make sure to cover all the planes of the light well, and it is very important to link the lines of the musculature to make it as realistic as possible. This thick layer is important since the filter that we are going to apply later will be translucent ink that will allow the luminosity and value of the white to pass through and in return will provide saturation of the ink pigment. And now it's the turn of the filter magic. We are going to apply Sanguinem Red with an airbrush with very little dilution as it is an ink, so that it gains that saturation that we need. We try to cover all the areas of the skin well. We will need to apply several layers to gain the saturation and intensity of color that we are looking for. Next, we can use golden cream and vanilla drop with the brush to add detail and texture to the skin. Again, in this step, we mark the areas of light in a smaller area and generating texture through a network of points and organic lines. As in the previous step, it is not necessary to dilute the paint too much, since later the filter that we apply will be in charge of integrating the different layers of light. We repeat the filter application process again, but this time with a 50% mix of Phoenix Orange and Mid Yellow. With this we get a brighter tone. As you can see, it is a simple process with very good results the more iterations of the process are done. You can repeat this process as many times as you want until you are happy with the result. But before continuing with the tutorial, I would like to show you where you can get this beautiful miniature called Hikiyori the Engraved Blade from our sponsor COBRAMODE. They create artistic and unique sculpture from 3D printing that you can get by joining their Patreon, where you will get downloadable monthly collections in addition to the lore of the fantastic world created by COBRAMODE and even the stats to be able to represent unique games. Here you have some examples of the incredible figures and the level of details. Below in the video I will leave you the link to their website. Don't miss the opportunity to join. And let's continue with the tutorial. To improve the contrast in the skin, we are going to apply forest green in the shades, since it is a complementary color to the reddish orange of the skin. But be careful and just apply this color in the maximum shades. Next, we are going to apply the Gorgon dark green ink with an airbrush to soften the shadow and integrate it with the rest of the skin. We will shoot the airbrush towards the bottom of the miniature to create a smooth transition with the rest of the layers. Now we are going to apply Scorched Wood for the base layer of the belly. We apply this layer without diluting, leaving a thick and solid base. Then we will apply Bestial Brown in the form of a new layer of lighting. This time we will dilute the paint a little more and we will begin to create texture in the transition areas with the previous layer. We will apply another thin layer with the same color in a smaller area to create a solid base for the next light. For the last lights, we will apply golden cream, repeating the same process but in a smaller area of maximum light. As you can see, I continue to create texture to help transition between the different layers, in addition to achieve an organic effect of great interest on the skin of the belly. For the last light, we are going to apply vanilla drop at the point of maximum light of the belly. And with this last step we conclude the skin tutorial. So let's see the final result. As you can see, it is a relatively fast technique that provides very good result, especially when you want to achieve saturated colors. You can apply this same technique for the green skin of an orc, but also for any element that requires a saturated tone. And please, if you like the video and want me to continue making new content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon!